Been waiting for this for an hour and 55 minutes. This morning on our Today Food segment, our week of basic baking rolls on. On our menu, we've got a sweet treat combining two classics, pound cake and cinnamon rolls. Jocelyn Delk Adams is the author of Grandbaby Cakes. Jocelyn, good morning. Good to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's great to have you here. Look downstairs. We got these people at the table. They are going to chase down the Chick-fil-A sandwich we just devoured with your cinnamon cake. All right, look at the ingredients.
Okay, we've got some great ingredients. These are sort of typical, but we've got butter. You need lots of butter for a good pound cake. And then we've also got two types of flour. So I love to use a cake flour, so it makes it nice and tender, and then we use an all-purpose flour. So the rest you can get online.
This is Big Mama's recipe.
Yeah, so this is Big Mama's recipe. My grandmother, I love her so much. She's my inspiration for baking, but I added a modern twist. So this is great for people, millennials too.
All right, let's get started with the mixing. First of all, you have buttered that bundt pan.
Yeah, so you also always have to prepare your bundt pan. I've got shortening in here, and I've also added flour just to make sure it doesn't stick.
All right, talk about mixing things together.
Yeah, we've got our swirl. So this goes inside of our cake, and we've just got some melted butter, a little vanilla, and we've got also some cinnamon and some flour, and you just mix that all together till it's nice and smooth, and then that's going to be your inside.
All right, so we're going to abbreviate the process a little bit. I know you go wet and dry ingredients.
Absolutely. So here we've been creaming our butter until it's nice and fluffy, getting as much air in there as possible, and then we're going to add our eggs in one at a time. You want to make sure it's totally incorporated. Once you've got that in, that's when we get to adding our flour. So you get this beautiful, beautiful batter. See how beautiful that is?
Yeah, it's a great consistency.
I know, right? And then you add in sour cream. This makes a super moist cake. You want to add that in along with a little oil too. So this makes sure that if you even like over bake it a little, it'll be totally, totally moist. Thank you so much.
In there is this vanilla?
Yeah. So you want absolutely great vanilla, and then you also want to make sure you do not over bake this over mix that.
All right, let's quickly talk. We're going to put a little of the batter in, and then what? Another layer.
Okay, yeah. So right here we're going to actually add in our swirl. This is the fun part, and so I'm going to just put this, ladle this over the top, just a little bit. And then we are going to take our little skewers here. I've got one for you, and we're going to kind of swirl this together.
We're going to mess it up a little
we're going to mess this up. The kids would love doing this at home, okay?
All right. And then another layer of the batter goes on top of that.
You do that, and then you're going to bake it till
Pop it in the oven for how long?
This goes in for about 85 minutes until it's beautiful and golden brown.
And then you don't really have to be careful with the icing because that's the best part.
This is the best part. Everyone loves the cream cheese icing for a bundt cake, and this you got to put this on top.
Guys, how's it taste?
Oh, the icing is unbelievable.
Thank you, Big Mama.
So good.
Big Mama is like, oh yeah.
And the ladies were admiring your rings, Jocelyn.
Yeah, we were. Thank you.
Pretty, right? And
Beautiful.
she can cook. How about that? All right, we got the full recipe at today.com/food. Jocelyn, thank you so much. We're back after your local news.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.